Let's compare! Golden Axe, the arcade version. Golden Axe, the Sega Master System version. And Golden Axe, the Sega Genesis version. 3, 2, 1. Hi, this is a Yesterday's Moose production, and today we're going to be comparing different versions of the same game. That's right, this is my new series called Let's Compare. If you didn't already guess by the opening credits, which I will be adding after recording this video. Obviously, I'm going to be playing Golden Axe. I'm going to be playing 3 different versions. This version is the arcade version. I'm playing this on my Xbox One. I downloaded a Golden Axe collection specifically so that I could have the arcade version of Golden Axe. There pretty much was no other way to get it other than playing on an emulator, which I don't do, or owning the arcade cabinet itself. After this, I'm going to be playing the Sega Master System version of Golden Axe, and then finally the Genesis version of Golden Axe. Plus, just for fun, I'm going to be making a compilation of all the magics in the game. Way back when I was a young kid, I tried to do that by recording myself playing on a VCR and edited together a compilation of the different magics that you can get. So I'm going to be doing that again now. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get this started. Since I'm playing the arcade version of Golden Axe, I'm going to be playing as Gladius Thunderhead because he actually has a golden axe. Alex, what happened? The Majesty and the... Oh, it goes way too fast for me to read. Okay! Let's just go ahead and attack these minions here. What I really like about this game is that, first of all, they have awesome dying sound effects. Second of all, their corpses turn to stone and remain on the ground indefinitely. And I feel like I'm talking a bit weird today, so if I am, I apologize. Now, another thing that's unique about the arcade game is if you hang around long enough, dark skeletons will come and try to get you. And perhaps I will do that in the second level. I have no idea how long you have to hang around to get that to happen, but it's a pretty long time. And already I have maximum magic, which is pretty handy. I am noticing that my controller is fairly clicky. Typically for my Let's Plays, I have been editing the audio to get rid of dead space, any humming noises, and clicky controllers. Let's go ahead and use the magic. So I'll be doing that for this Let's Play as well. It is time consuming, but I think it is worth it. Oh, I also didn't modify the amount of health that I have. So this is the default amount of health, which is a maximum of 3 health bars. Our sworn enemy, Death Equals Adder, is in his castle. We'll take a shortcut through the Turtle Village. Not quite sure why they have it Death Equals Adder. Of course, it's just Death Adder, but I'm saying death equals adder just for fun. And once I get rid of these guys, I'm going to go ahead and see how long it takes to get the dark skeletons. I'm going to get my stopwatch ready. Then I'll get rid of this guy. Okay, starting now. I might just go ahead and fast forward this section and then tell you how long it took afterwards. Okay, the dark skeletons took just about a minute, maybe a little bit under a minute. Ow, and it killed me. Great. Goodbye. I think the sound design of this game is pretty awesome. It's one of the things that attracted me to the game way back when it first came out. That and the fact that it's a fantasy setting, which I happen to like a lot. And the dragons are, of course, the most powerful monsters that you can ride in the game. So you try to hang on to them as long as possible. Take that. Also, as far as I can remember, the skeletons are the most powerful enemies. Goodbye, dragon. And these green guys will give you health. If I can hit them, there we go. Unfortunately, the maximum is 3, like I mentioned before. The village was on the back of a giant turtle. The turtle takes us south, across the sea. I really like the map segments. Also, the idea that you're on the back of a giant turtle is pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure that's part of the mythology of some culture. I'm not sure which, so I'm not even gonna try to guess. By the way, Fireball Dragon. Probably the best dragon, because you have range and power. Those guys there, they're called chicken legs, and I think they're the weakest ones. They got this cool headbutt, which of course I'm not doing now. Headbutt. There we go. And you got the eyeball there of the turtle. I almost fell down the hole there. That would have been pretty bad. I know there's going to be, yes, that guy coming out of the door. Soon to be joined by his friend. If I can keep this dragon all the way to the end, that would be pretty cool. Now, what you want to try to do here is try to get the screen to scroll as far right as possible. Oh, he went back in the door! But he didn't escape my wrath of magic. Also, I didn't know that the magic hurt the magic guys. That's interesting. I'm not sure that carries over to other versions of the game. We have come in close vicinity of the castle, but the way is packed by enemy lions. We must dare the fiend's path to reach the castle. I would say that this is my favorite section of the game. Also, pretty cool music. Yeah! These skeletons are my favorite part of this game because they remind me a lot of the Ray Harryhausen skeletons from Jason and the Argonauts, and I'm pretty confident that that's where they are inspired by. If you're not sure who Ray Harryhausen is, well, I would strongly recommend that you look him up. He's done special effects for a lot of different movies. Jason and the Argonauts, Clash of the Titans. I think it's the Beast from 1,000 Fathoms or 100,000 Fathoms. Earth versus the UFOs, I think? The flying saucers? I'm just going from memory here, so forgive me if these titles are not correct, but go ahead and look them up. These guys are getting pretty strong now. So far I've only used 1 credits. At times like this I also wish I had someone to play this game with me. I do have a roommate who lives here, but he's hardly ever home. Also, when he is, to get him to sit down and play a game for half an hour to an hour. It's a little challenging. But that's okay. I like video games. I don't mind playing one player. I'm used to it. Ooh. 2 credits. I can add more credits. Oh, I have more magic. May as well use it. By the way, that special attack is really far ranged. It's a little bit tricky to hit enemies with it. Once again, it's pointless for me to get health. The Fiend's Path was a great, great eagle! We are taken across the skies to the castle. Now, the final battle begins. And here we go, we can throw everyone off the edge of the world. Unless I get hit. Goodbye. You didn't fall down. You also didn't fall down. There we go. Dragon coming up soon. Oh, I forgot. I have this move. I used to really like doing that. Well, I guess I still do. It can be difficult to hit people with it, though. But it's very powerful. I may as well use the magic. It just occurred to me that I can use the magics that I've already had. Let me try that again. For my compilation of magics, I can use the footage which I am currently now recording instead of a special recording specifically for the magic, at least for Gladius Thunderhead. For the other characters, I'm going to have to do a special recording for that. But that just saves me a bit of time. And I'm already a Death Adder, by the way. This game is not very long. Oh yeah, take that. And I think these skeletons keep coming back. And you don't want to get hit by that, by the way. Because if Death Adder hits you with that, he'll follow up with a magic. He's the only enemy that will use magic on you. I think I'll show that off just for fun. Okay, he didn't use his magic. Weird. Use your magic on me. Maybe he has to hit me with this giant copper axe. No. This is really weird. Maybe it has to be on a different difficulty setting. So I may as well just take care of him. The Genesis version of this game has an extra level, and I certainly think it was a good idea for them to add that because it makes the game a little bit more challenging. And I do mean a little bit. I would say that it is a pretty easy game as well. Go away, skeleton. Alright, I forgot about the magic. Whenever you die, you get new magic. Oh, okay, so the skeletons are gone for good. I'm pretty sure that in the Genesis version, either... I was gonna say either they keep coming back or they have a lot of health. I think they actually have just a lot of health. Whoa. Oops, wrong way. Magic. Oh, and he dodged that attack. Oh, here he goes. Oh, blood everywhere. Slightly off screen. Coming up is a very silly ending, by the way. Congratulations! I'm not sure Sega knows how to finish their video games. This ending is fairly silly. Also, the ending to Altered Beast, the arcade version, a little silly as well. It's a twist ending, but still a little silly. Video game, Doi Doi. Look, Haga. Curry Curry. Hokari Sweet Toshi. All of those things mean something. Presented for you by Sega. See you next game. What is my score? 50. Not very good. Yeah, I probably could have done a little bit better. By the way, I like this ending music. And I shall let it play. So the next video will be a compilation of all the magics. And then the next episode of Let's Compare will be the Sega Master System version of Golden Axe. Thank you very much for watching. This has been a Yesterday's Moose production, and I'll see you next time!